He is responsible for every bullet that comes out of that gun.
Closing arguments today in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Plus, what charge the judge dismissed today. And fewer choices at your favorite discount stores. Why shoppers at TJ Maxx and Ross will see fewer designer brands. Plus, the city of Montevallo is getting into the holiday spirit. See how you can get involved in the festivities. Vallo Vision News starts right now. Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Jonathan Weed. Thanks so much for watching. Closing arguments today in the trial against Kyle Rittenhouse. The teen is charged with killing 2 people and wounding another during the August 2020 protests that followed the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Wisconsin. Isabel Rosales and Kanisha with the latest on what's happening in the court.
2 weeks in a Kenosha County courthouse, and it's all come down to this.
I think it's no surprise that this is a case that there's a lot of noise and a lot of static surrounding it. If you're the one who is threatening others, you lose the right to claim self-defense.
In closing arguments, prosecutors say Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 unarmed people and severely wounded a 3rd person with an AR-15 style weapon that he knew he couldn't have. But the 17-year-old's attorneys say Rittenhouse fired the shots to protect himself.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Also today, the judge dismissed a misdemeanor weapons possession charge against Rittenhouse. As for the other charges against him, jurors will first consider each original offense. However, if they decide Rittenhouse is not guilty, the jury can consider corresponding lesser offenses for 2 counts.
So I didn't do anything wrong. I defended myself.
Last week, Rittenhouse testified he acted in self-defense. He's pleaded not guilty to all charges. If convicted of the most serious charge against him, he faces a mandatory sentence of life in prison.
That was Isabel Rosales reporting. In other national news, President Biden signed the massive $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill today. In a bipartisan signing ceremony at the White House, Biden was joined by lawmakers who helped write the bill and leaders who pushed for its passage. The law will fund major improvements to the nation's roads, bridges, and high-speed internet. Turning to the ongoing fight against COVID-19, the CDC reports that more than 1 million children under the age of 12 have received their first dose of the vaccine. It's been 2 weeks since the FDA authorized the coronavirus vaccine for children ages 5 to 11 years old. Currently, 195 million Americans have been fully vaccinated. That's 59% of the U.S. population. And about 15% of all fully vaccinated people have received a booster shot. Meanwhile, COVID cases in the U.S. are once again ticking up. According to Johns Hopkins University, about 82,000 cases are being reported each day. That's up 11% over the daily average from 2 weeks ago. However, COVID-19 deaths are down about 9% from 2 weeks ago. Here's a look at UM's COVID cases as of last Tuesday. There are 2 active student cases and 3 employee cases. That's according to UM's dashboard. UM will release new case number information every Tuesday. UM will be hosting 2 ribbon-cutting ceremonies this Thursday. The first ceremony will be at Allison and Michael Stevens Hall at 2 p.m. The second will be at the Center for the Arts at 3:30 p.m. The stage in the Center for the Arts will also be named in memory of UM alumna and Broadway star Rebecca Luker. Tours of both buildings will be available after each ceremony. The city of Montevallo is getting into the holiday spirit as the Montevallo Chamber of Commerce presents the Montevallo Christmas Parade. In order to participate in the parade, you must be registered by November 22nd. You can register online or pick up the application in the City Hall. The parade will be December 2nd at 6 p.m. in downtown Montevallo. For more information, contact the Chamber of Commerce. Their email and phone number are on your screen. students groups can help Montevallo get in the holiday spirit by decorating storefronts on Main Street. The first place winner of the annual window decorating contest will be a $200 cash prize. Second place gets $150, and the third wins $100. Groups must be registered by emailing mainstreet@cityofmontevallo.com. Decorations must be completed by November 30th. Winners will be announced December 2nd. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. Still ahead on Vallo Vision News. If you're planning to buy a smartphone or console as a holiday gift this year, you might want to purchase it now instead of waiting until Black Friday. Plus, a story that Reese's Cup lovers won't want to miss. How you can get a peanut butter cup pie this Thanksgiving. We'll be right back.
Create your future as a social media manager, filmmaker, journalist, and so much more with a degree in communication studies and mass communication. Visit montevallo.edu/COFA for more information. You belong at Montevallo.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. If you're planning to buy a tech gadget as a holiday gift this year, you might want to purchase it right now. Shoppers are having a hard time finding video game consoles and smartphones. The delays are caused by a global chip shortage and other COVID-related production challenges. Unfortunately, chip makers say that this issue is likely to continue through 2022. And bad news for bargain hunters. Some designer brands are leaving discount stores such as TJ Maxx, Burlington, and Ross. Brands like Under Armour, Ralph Lauren, Carter's, and Steve Madden are stepping away from these chains. They say it's the least profitable outlet and it weakens the brand's image. Some are already moving away pre-pandemic, but the problem continues to be the global supply chain issue. Move over pecan pie. A new dessert wants to take a place at your Thanksgiving table. Reese's is releasing a full-size peanut butter Thanksgiving pie. The pie is 9 inches and weighs in at 3.4 pounds. Hurry and snag yourself one for yourself, and these are limited time holiday offers. Only 3,000 peanut butter pies are available on the Hershey's website for about $45 plus tax. The countdown to Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is on. Saturday was the pre-flight rehearsal for the big balloons that will float in this year's parade. The parade always needs a few hundred balloon handlers, and Saturday was a chance for the newbies to get their first experience before the big day. This year will mark the 95th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in New York City. The Rockefeller Christmas tree was officially put in place over the weekend. This year's tree is a 12-ton, 79-foot Norway spruce from Elkton, Maryland. The tree will be lit up for the first time this season, December 1st. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. That's all the time we have for today's show. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next week.